Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on the time zone. Now today, the ODM party has had their NEC meeting and the pace was already set. There was no doubt that there are people who are going to be purged from the party leadership. Not actually being removed from the party, but the party leadership. And the first person on the list was none other than Edwin Sifuna. That was the expectation of many people. When you listen to statements that were issued, for example, Robert Aljazeera, he shared an image of Edwin Sifuna, and this is what he said: few hours akue former. And you know, the role that Robert Othaya has been playing on social media as far as support of ODM, where Oburu Odinga belongs. So, when such people speak, you know, it is serious. Another person, John Bad, came out and spoke vehemently about the ouster of Edwin Sifuna as the Secretary General of ODM party. So there was no doubt that in such a meeting, one of the main agenda is to see Edwin Sifuna today. And by the way, Edwin Sifuna's name is trending right now everywhere.
Someone like Sifuna will not remain in ODM because already it's conflicted. He's now selling the agenda of someone else. Why are you pretending? You cannot keep him in the party. He's gone. Allow him to go. When I was chairman of the party, and Ababu Namwamba wanted to behave like he's behaving, I made sure he left. I convened disciplinary committee against him as the SG. And by the way, let nobody cheat you. At the SG is keeping documents of the party. That one we changed a long time ago. We created trustees. We sat down. Sifuna does not even know where the registration certificate of ODM is. He does not know. If he has seen him, let him take a photo of that certificate and put on WhatsApp. He can live with the people he will live with. But the party will remain cohesive. We need a cohesive outfit. Not a party where the party leader says this, then another official says the other. Today they are in Busia, selling an agenda we don't know. They are saying Raila did not leave us in Broadway. Who took Badi to Broadway to government? Did they question him? And he died when we were in government. And he said that 2020, up to 2027, after 2027, hata bado tutaendelea kufanya kazi. That was Raila Odinga. But even if he did not say that, where do you want us to go? Let us assume Raila did not say that. Where do you want us to go? Do you want us to join Gachagwa? Or do you want us to go with Matiang'i? Or do you want us to go with Kalonzo? As we will work with Ruto to 2027 and beyond. And 2032, some of us are ready to take over as the president of this country. We are ready. We are ready. If you are not ready, kaa kando. Sisi tuko tayari. Kama unataka kusimama 2027, sema. Mimi sitaki kusimama president 2027. But 2032, I am ready.
Now, with all that, after ODM's NEC meeting, the issue is that Sifuna has not been removed from his position as a Secretary General. In fact, ODM party has resolved not to kick out Edwin Sifuna from the Secretary General position. Though there are other people they have removed, there are issues they have raised out, which we'll be looking into. And the reason why Sifuna has not been kicked out from the party leadership. That is a discussion that I would want us to have on this Punchline right now. But before we go deep into the discussion, I have a quick and humble request for those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, there are a few changes that ODM party has done. For example, and I did a separate video, the Sabot Member of Parliament, Caleb Amisi, has been removed as the Deputy Organizing Secretary. That means he will no longer sit at the NEC, the highest decision-making organ of the ODM party. Hatakuwa anakaa kule. The other person here is Kipkorir Menjo. Kipkorir Menjo, then Taita Taveta Senator James Mwaruma have both been removed from the ODM NEC. Watakuwa wanakaa pale. Then these other people, Deputy Party Leader Godfrey Osoti, Siaya Governor James Orengo, Babu Owino, and Ruth Odinga. This is a group of the leaders that have been warned. Actually, they have been earmarked. And lastly, ODM is now officially withdrawing from Azimio la Umoja. They are now setting the pace. They are leaving Azimio la Umoja. There are issues that Oburu Odinga raised, which I will be discussing in a different video. In fact, it was now he was actually addressing former President Uhuru Kenyatta directly. He was very angry about that issue in Azimio. The leadership, the changes that were done there. So, the issue here is that why Edwin Sifuna has not been removed from the party leadership. What you must appreciate is that there is a split in ODM. There is a disagreement. And Oburu Odinga, in his opening remarks, he talked about that. He's showing his dislike about the discussion going on. Whereby you see Oburu Odinga has one group, Sifuna has another group. You know, Sifuna is leading one group, another one is being led by Oburu Odinga. There is a possibility that the party is learning that it is not the right time to remove Sifuna. You might remove him, then you end up splitting ODM so badly in a manner that it might not even recover. So you go slow on removing Edwin Sifuna. Sifuna was waiting for one thing, Umwondoe, then the sympathy card comes in. And it will work in his favor. That's why his name is even trending right now. All over social media is trending. They looked at the meeting that Sifuna had at Busia. It was massive. And you start going slow. That if we remove this guy, he has a political command. He has a following. And this following can easily be turned into sympathizers. Sympathy is a tool that many politicians have used to manage politics. Sympathy kikuangukia, you have shortcut to power. They don't want that to become a favor for Sifuna. Sifuna said that there are issues, there are people sponsoring ODM led by Oburu Odinga in Operation Linda Ground. So we are learning that, there is somewhere these guys are getting money. The people are saying that ODM has so many accounts, see account moja wako nayo. There is no problem with that, but the fact remains that there are officials who need to sign to that money. They talk. Naona Secretary General akiwa mmoja wao, naandika minute ama una sign checkbook iko lazima kuna signatories. So pesa zinatoka kwa ndani ya account ya ODM iko ya bank gani, hata kama ni bank 20 wako nazo. Then another question we ask ourselves, na Sifuna pia yeye anatoa wapi? Sababu pia Sifuna naye ana run programs, chama haijampea pesa. So there are two people who are sponsoring differences in ODM, and ODM is learning that it is not the right time to stage such a war. It might leave the party with the serious injuries, and hence Oburu Odinga and the team are taking a U-turn on the ouster of Sifuna. Wanapimana bado.